Hello guys. Today we're going to be talking about going around the same mountain when you find yourself just going in circles. So in the beginning of the book of Deuteronomy, the people of God had wandered close to 40 years in the wilderness and the desert. And something that would have taken them only 11 days, but it took them 40 years. They went through some tough times, faith-stretching times as well. They struggle at times to be obedient and faithful to God's commands, and at times, and at all, every time during this 40 years, God provided everything they needed. They never lacked anything. And towards the end, not everyone passes the test, and many of those who left Egypt wouldn't enter the promised land because they were just rebellion. There was just so much going on, so God didn't allow them to enter the promised land. So after wandering for so long, in Deuteronomy 2 verses 1 to 3, it says, "Then we turned and set out for the wilderness by the way of the sea, the Red Sea. And the Lord spoke to me, and we circled Mount Seir for many days. You have circled this mountain long enough. Now turn north." So here, it was time for them to enter the promised land. And a lot of them, like I said, did not make it because they're always disobedient to God. And we do the same thing. We whine, we complain, we have negative attitudes. We speak nothing but hopelessness. And that is why we run into the same situations and problems over and over again. Then we choose to blame others, even God, for our bad life instead of looking within. And when that happens, depending on your perspective, life can start to fall into a familiar pattern or a rut, like a boring rut. This always happens. We can be saying like, this always happens to me, or this is nothing new, I'm used to it. Or we can even say, why does this keep on happening to me? And we stay in this circle. We go around the mountain over and over again. And the thing that we can do to get out of this is we can ask. We can either ask, why does this keep on happening to me? Or we can ask, God, what lesson am I not learning? What am I missing? Why is this happening to me? Why? If you want to get past this. But when you want to get past it, it gets uncomfortable because you have to grow. You have to look within and choose to do the work, the change that will need to be done to stop going around the circles. In Jeremiah 6:16, it says, Jeremiah was telling his people, God's people, this is what the Lord says: stop at the crossroads and look around. Ask for the old godly way and walk in it. Travel its path and you will find rest for your soul. But you reply, no, that's not the road we want. And we do this a lot too. So the only way that you're going to get out of this rut is by pursuing a deeper relationship with God and committing ourselves to living in His will. And then when we do that, we will enjoy God's full blessings, and we will be entering His promised land, His promises in the Word. But if you continue to whine, complain, negative, and stay in your negative attitude, everything that you say is negative and hopelessness, that's all you speak, you're going to stay there forever. And I hope you choose to get out of there, because enough is enough. You can live in victory, but it's up to you. God ain't never gonna force you. God didn't make us to be robots. If he did wanted us to be all the same and have no will, then he would have made robots. That's not what he wanted. So turn to God. Ask him to help you, to open your eyes to see what you're doing wrong. God, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to make me understand? What am I doing wrong? And I hope you have a blessed day.